Get ready to get in the game. Stretch, strengthen, live, and thrive. You can be a winning athlete in the game of life. It's the Peel Appeal with author and corrective exercise specialist Matt Peel.
Hey, this is Matt Peel with the Peel Appeal podcast. Welcome. Happy New Year 2026 as I record this. Yes, it is the first full week of January as I record it, and everybody is having a refreshed views on their life, figured out how we can make this year a little bit better than last year in all the various sectors of your life: health, fitness, finances, family, relationships, work, whatever it may be. You know, we feel good right now and we want to get off to a great start as we head into this year. And unfortunately, the resolution cycle is going on for everybody, meaning we took our foot off the gas last month, maybe into November. What did you do, right? So getting restarted is hard, right? And sometimes that cycle of disappointment begins. Do you know what that feeling is like? Maybe. I think we all do to a certain extent, including myself. So we want to know how to make this year one of continued success, not just that vim and vigor of, hey, it's the first week of January, let me go hit the gym, or let me change my eating habits, or let me set up some type of savings, or tell my spouse that I love them, right? It's a whole year, and that's what we always talk about, lifestyle, right? So how can we do it and make this year the true year of your continued success? So let's figure it out, shall we? So you just finished out with your holiday mindset. Let's be honest. Hey, me too. As I'm recording this, I'm so glad that I can get back to my regular workout schedule, my regular eating schedule. My wallet has been hurting because it's also been spending money. I'm sure yours has too. So we had that mindset, right? Eat, drink, party, workout, maybe on the side. Eating healthy and making choices, maybe on the side. Because, hey, we got parties to go to. Who doesn't want to have a good time? Hey, I like having a good time, so I get it. So that's how the resolution cycle is to start the year on fire, right? Sounds familiar. But then, by the middle of January, you run out of steam. It's like running that 400-meter race. If you ever run the 400 meters, you know how truly grueling it is. It's a long sprint, right? You get tired after that first 100 meters, 150 meters. Oh, yeah, this is great. I've made up the stagger. And then you hit the backstretch and you're like, holy shit, this race is still going on, right? That's kind of like the year. And who wins those is someone who can stay consistent and have a nice pace, but not burn themselves out in that first 150 to 200 meters. So that's what we got to kind of think about as we get into January, so that by the middle of January, you haven't run out of steam and you're still on that, we hit that backstretch of the year, then you can still go strong. And then as you finish into the turns 3, 4, and then that final good sprint into, December and the holiday season again at the end of this year. So momentum can swing both ways, right? Get to a good start requires staying consistent through the year, just like I talked about. 2 months is really enough time to change your habits either direction. It takes around 62, 63 days to change a habit, good, bad, indifferent. The more times you do said activity or do not do said activity, the easier it is for that habit to develop. If it's something once a week activity that you're trying to do to develop a new habit, it might take a little bit longer because you're only doing that activity once a week. So we want to generate that momentum to swing in the positive direction and know if we can just get 2 months, not 30 days, 2 months of positive traction, then that habit can start. Like I said, as we get through that first 150, 200 meters of the year, then we're in good position on that backstretch as everybody else starts to fade and you're still kicking along. So how can we do it? Well, just like we talked a little bit about before, and I know this is kind of an evergreen topic, yet people want the latest and greatest potion pill tip, whatever it may be, that will do it all in one day. Doesn't happen like that, unfortunately. So let's talk about some things again to be consistent for yourself. Schedule your workouts. Let's start them off based on like 30 to 45-minute windows. If you're just getting started, you don't need 2 hours to get an effective workout in. If you're a brand newbie, hey, 30 minutes is perfect. If you can do that, let's say twice a week, you're off to a great start. Go with that. Build that into your schedule. They'll put it in your phone, your planner, whatever you use, your calendar to get you throughout the day and the week. Schedule it in, not by chance. Put it in, and don't let anything else get in front of it. How about you try preparing your meals for with 1 day a week, right? Just 1 day. It's hard to meal prep for the week. It sucks. It takes a lot of effort. And if you're not used to cooking, if you're not used to doing it, trust me, you're going to do it 1 week and get burned out and say, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't blame you. So how about we just prepare a meal for maybe 1 day or 2 days per week? Build on that. Get some early success on how you feel it's going. And then from there, maybe you pack your workout clothes the night before. Instead of getting up late and being in too much of a hurry, like pack your workout clothes the night before, have them ready. Maybe even have an accountability partner to help you with scheduling your workouts or planning that 1 to 2 meals. It doesn't have to be your significant other or anyone in your house to have an accountability partner. It can literally be anything. Beyond that, let's think of your body as earning compound interest with that 1% improvement in what you're going for, whether it's sleep, whether it's your eating, whether it's your exercise, whether it's in your finances, right? It's not going to happen all at one time. You're not going to save $10,000 today and then put it to good use so that it yields $50,000 at the end of the year, right? It's the compound interest over time that will get you to where you want to go. So it's taking the small bits, work on those small bits, then move on to a bigger one. After you master your current small one, then go on to a bigger chunk of what you're doing. Then from there, you can really take it to that next level. And then you can do even better than that. Then you can do even better than that. Then you can do even better than that. But you got to get that 1% going first. Just go for that 1%. Focus on that one area, just that 1%. I promise it'll build for you. And with that 1%, it's not just let me do the activity, it's a system. How can I set up a system of 1% success? Like packing my clothes the night before, making sure my, your pre-workout is in your bag, making sure your protein bars are there, making sure you have your lunch packed for the day, but all of that the night before, right? That's part of your system to be successful to hit your goal. So start a system, not just a goal, but what can you do small that's replicatable or duplicatable, either way, every single day, so that when that 1% of compound interest is accomplished at the end of the year, you've achieved your goal. I hope this all helps for you, because remember, you can do this. Remember, a year is 365 days, not just 7 of that first week of January. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. It happens to all of us, including me. But focus on that 1% and let that compound interest work for you every single day. I guarantee you it works, right? Math is hard, but math also never lies. So over a year's time, you'll have a lot more than you expected. And you look back at December of this year and go, wow, man, I really did something great for myself. And it just starts with that 1%, that one little habit each day that expands on itself. You can do it. I know you can. So get out there and kick 2026 right in the ass and make it yours. How can you help with that? Well, how about my online program, Stretch at Your Desk or Strengthen at Your Desk? It's part of that 1%. It's something you can do every day for 10 minutes right at your desk or as part of your workout, or just take a few minutes at home multiple times a day, go to my website, mattpeel.com, click that first banner right on top. I'm tired of being in pain, and it'll again direct you to get these courses going. Guarantee you it's going to help you or your money back, less than $100 each. You get it for the whole year. So what an amazing investment for you. You can do it. I know you can. So let's get going today. So until next time, this is Matt Peel with the Peel Appeal Podcast. I will see you later.
Are you ready to get in the game? Get personal help, sign up for our newsletter, and pick up your copy of Athlete in the Game of Life, the book, all at mattpeel.com. Thanks for listening.